not the kids. I mean, it's not that I felt too good to do that, but I was never raised to have fun. Hardly ever. I mean, check out this COVID-19. It's going to be around for a lot longer than people would think. I mean, you can forget the past, or if the past comes back to mug you, and you do everything you can ignore it, and yet you can't do that. Sure, you can ignore it as much as you can, but it's like that one itch that just keeps getting bigger and bigger, like a big blister. Before you know it, well, you're hoping it's not cancer. It's just one big itch. And I say, oh, ignore it, it'll go away. What would that category fit into? Not go away. Yeah, it might be one of those bullies, sure, but if you ignore something, will it go away? I mean, seriously, if you get cancer, do you let it happen? Do you ignore it, or do you take care of it? I mean, seriously. By the way, remember, doctors are not real heroes, because seriously, real heroes do not charge you an arm and a leg, and not to mention, they will, real heroes like Superman, they will not. That'll be a check. There'll be a check for $100 million. Oh, sorry, sir. I don't do that. I thought I was a doctor at first. No, here, I'll save you. No charge. It's like one doctor who didn't cure you because you didn't pay the full amount. Yeah, like anybody has $1,100. You know, people usually say, "Hey, why do you ride your bike all the time?" Because the car is too much responsibility. Too much gas. The insurance is a bitch. Hello, or did you even understand the question you actually asked? I can't stand that, man. I can't stand people who ask a question and then ignore the darn answer you gave them. I'm like, hell, you asked me first. Okay, you asked me first. You asked the question. Why do you even ask a question? If it's rhetorical, tell me that. That way, I don't care. Oh, boy. I don't know how even movies are being made. I mean, considering last year everything was postponed. Well, blame Asia. They made the darn thing. Although, kind of makes you wonder if it was accidental or man-made. Just about everything's man-made. Well, just about every darn disease came from Africa. How it comes from there, I don't know. Dirty country, maybe? Some things make no sense. But then, doesn't everything not make sense? You know, when someone says they like the way something tastes, the one thing I can't stand is the word yummy. Sure, when it works when you're a kid, sure, but I wasn't told that. Tasty, sure. Very nice, oh goody, sure. But not all of us as kids got that kind of thing going on, okay? I was raised in a very, very, very serious manner. How serious? Well, just say military school would have been jealous. So you're going to military school. Really? You want me to use a gun that much? Really? You really want me to kill? I don't think papers ever get that little message there. I'm like, oh, military school. How is I supposed to punish anybody? I mean, I'm sure licking someone's boots will probably, by the way, that is very unsanitary. I mean, that's punishment? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like, yeah, military school, that's real punishment. You want punishment? Give them something to do that they hate doing. Because you find something actually they hate doing. I mean, I don't know a person in this life who, in the world who actually doesn't, not mind anything. Everybody just so loves everything, Oh, I love this, I love that. I'm like, okay. Were you raised by Mr. Rogers too, or were you just soaked on the TV show? I love the music in that show, but that was about it. The castle, really good. But man, how many times you can wear a green sweater? Will you be my neighbor? Sure, if you stop bugging me. Or actually, if you greet me like one, that'd be great too. It's what people don't do anymore. My name is actually Thor Sognnaes, but I put the junior down there so that people don't razz me about my name. Because my dad's name is Thor as well. Hopefully that sinks in. I lived in my own I lived in probably for 17 years. Not a darn person knows me. And usually they only greet me if I tell them. I know the whole don't speak unless you're spoken to, but seriously, Grow up. I don't know why rich people have to do that. Oh, I got so much money, I don't have to care about anything. I swear, when the money comes in, the head goes, I'm like, lady, you might want to go to a chiropractor when you do that, because seriously, the money is not helping. I used to play video games just to pass the time and, because they were always there for me, but you never know if you really, really need someone in your life. I thought that 3 years ago. I mean, now that I actually want to go outside, you gotta wear a mask. And then I'm even being told that masks don't do anything. Yeah, well, it's kind of like that one game, Batman Arkham Knight. Terrico was going to make a darn toxin that was totally, it was not masks were not impervious to it. I mean, we're not impervious to it. I'm like, boy, that sounds familiar. Then that Spider-Man game came out, the Devil's Breath. I'm like, okay, aren't we getting a little bit too relatable here? Of course, in that one, the darn thing got cured in the game. It only took, so many hours that you were actually playing it for? I wish people actually cared about stuff like they did when 9/11 happened. And I'm not comparing COVID to that because the whole behavior to that is totally different. I just hope there's not another virus similar to that makes everybody stupid, so that everybody's saluting their teachers. Teachers are not really actual heroes, because seriously, they just give you a book, say, here, read this. I'll give you a test on chapter 5. Like, I never liked school. I was glad to get out of it. Besides, with Google around, you can learn easily. Yeah. No test involved, no pressure. Besides, in those tests, the teachers they tell you how to really do it. So therefore, if you get graded really, really well, it's like if you follow their darn instructions to the letter. I'm like, were any words in that? All I saw was a lot of scribble. How dare you tell me how to teach my class? How could I? I don't know how to do it. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Why, oh why, make a movie that people are nagging about, and later on they say, oh, this movie stinks. I'm like, you wanted it. That's the problem. It's like when they did the second season of Supergirl. They wanted Superman so bad. They put him in. He's too short. His suit's too baggy. How come he's shorter than because it's Supergirl, they wanted to make him look, well, weird. That's the Superman Lois. It's to be called Superman and his boring family. And Jor-El could have been done by someone else. Your son has not got your powers yet. Yeah, how long will that take? 10 years? It's more small than this Superman. I think they should wait until this COVID thing wears off, and then make more movies. Therefore, it's going to be delayed. And don't order from eBay, because you'll end up trying to buy something that probably won't get to your house until 3 weeks. Alright, COVID is controlling everything. Yeah. It's been over a year, and so far stuff is still slow. Hey, I know what can beat the tortoise. I know now what can beat the hare now besides the tortoise. COVID. Now they're saying there's a new strain of it coming around. Oh boy, someone help us all. And I'm not talking about doctors. I mean, someone actually died from not paying the amount of money they were supposed to do for. I mean, if you need a PPO for that kind of thing, oh man, you are finished. Well, you've been a great audience so far, and wish you all a good night. night, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very, very much.